everyone, this is Angie, known as Angie in Wonderland, and this is my husband.
Hi guys.
Hi. So, on today's topic,
You're not gonna introduce me.
this is my husband, that's what I said.
Name is Sima.
Oh yeah, okay, his name is Sima.
Yeah.
My husband Sima.
Yes.
On today's topic, we'll be talking about the topic is how we met.
Yeah. How we met basically.
Yeah. Okay, so he really wants to share the story, so you can go first.
Okay, so I was living in China at the time, and
Wait, what were you doing in China?
so I was studying medicine. Still am studying medicine. It's quite a long path that I took. Yeah, so studying medicine at the time, and for those that don't know, usually it takes 6 years for everyone else doing medicine out of the Western countries, I believe, unless it's different in another part of the world that I don't know about. Anyways, I was studying medicine, and interestingly enough, I think it was in my 4th year, you told me that you had come to China, but I never met you, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know how we missed each other, but
Easily, I was working every day, especially on the weekend.
yeah, someone's a hard worker, so yeah, I understand that. So yeah, basically we missed each other, but that's the interesting part. It looks like we were destined to meet at some point. So I remember it was help me out. What was the exact date?
The exact date was right before the COVID hit, which was 2020.
2020. Yeah. So it was 2020. Just before it was New Year's Eve actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we gathered together as a Christian group.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gathered together as a Christian group to have like a prayer and welcome in the new year basically. So yeah, I think
So you were invited by your friend.
yeah, I was invited by my friend, but I was actually skeptical. I was not really sure if I should go.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know if I wanted to go actually. Yeah, there's a fly in our video.
Yeah, so for me, I was not invited, but I wanted to go. I had another invitation
Who
from
invited you? Yeah.
No one, I invited myself. I had another invitation from my coworkers, and they were going to sing karaoke. How do you say? What's the famous place karaoke in China?
KTV.
KTV, yes.
Yeah.
And then they wanted to continue at the restaurant or something. But they were good people, but just because they're not Christians, I was not sure if I want to go with them. Because from where I'm from, I got used to celebrate New Year Eve with the Christian youth. And even though at the time when I met him, I was not really in church, like I called myself Christian, but I was not really in church because I was working, just not reading my Bible like I was supposed to. And but for New Year, I just decided that no, I'll still go. So I texted some people that I knew by the time, which was Pookie from India.
Yeah.
And I asked him if there is something happening for New Year, and then he told me that we're gathering at someone's house.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name.
I remember his name. His name was Nara, I think.
Okay, Mr. Nara's house.
Yeah.
And then I came there by myself. I already knew few people. That was the first time I met him.
Yeah. So actually, when I saw you for the very first time, I think I was just curious about who you were. And as the night went on, I would say like about an hour into it, I asked you, if you're doing okay, if you're fine, if you're comfortable, and she just didn't notice me at all. Yeah.
Yeah, I just casually answered, yeah, I'm good. Thank you, I'm fine.
Yeah, I mean, I really noticed you, so that's why I was trying to make sure you're okay with everything.
Because you thought this was my first time. You thought I don't know anyone.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know them that well, but I knew some of the people. And it was like a gathering of mostly Africans and Indians.
Oh, okay.
Mostly people from those countries, right?
Mm-hmm. True. Yeah, and so I was thinking to myself, who's this young lady? And I've always just been the type of person to, if I see someone lonely, I'll say hi, I'll ask if they're okay, if they're doing well. So that's just who I've been all my life. So I saw this young lady, asked if she was okay, said she was fine. And interestingly now, you tell me that you didn't notice me at all, like as having any intentions of anything. But as the night went on, I think we played a game, right?
We did play a game, but we started with prayer.
Okay.
Everyone was like sharing what he's thankful for.
Yeah.
And then we ate, I think, and only after that we played a game. And during the game, he was like leading the game. What was the game like? You give different questions, biblical questions, and someone from the crowd had to answer. So he started with quite difficult questions. I didn't know them, but I saw that he was like, I was sitting there and I saw that he was looking at me directly, like wanting me to know at least one and answer one. But I was like, I don't know. And also because, it's English, so English is not my first language, so it was like twice as hard.
Yeah.
But then there was one question that he asked and I knew that, and it was something about Noah's Ark, I believe. Some very, very simple question, like a question for a 5-year-old probably. Okay, maybe 10-year-old. And I knew the answer, so I raised my hand, and other people also did, but he was looking specifically in my direction. He's like, yes, okay, say. So that's when I noticed, like, okay, this guy is looking too much at me and maybe wanting me to say something, I don't know. Yeah, but after that, so we played, we ate, we talked.
Yeah.
People were more like chill, like like it's free time now. So
was it like around 4 a.m. or 3?
Somewhere around that time. And that was the time when it started, like my phone was dying, so I put it on a charger a little bit further away, like not in another room, just in the corner.
Yeah, somewhere close by.
And it was time to celebrate New Year in my country. So I went to the phone to see what time is it exactly and text people Happy New Year. And then I was there texting people, family, friends, and it was next to the how do you say it? Water dispense?
Water dispenser. Water dispenser.
Yeah, and I remember I was back to the water dispenser, and then he's coming and he's asking, hey, do you know how this works? And I was like, oh, okay, he needs my help. Let me show him. But I didn't know myself. We just like, okay, probably you need to just press this,
In my defense, I was thinking of how to start a conversation with you, like what was the appropriate way, and I don't know. I was so confident before in asking you how are you, like early in the night, how are you okay and everything. But now that I had to come to you face to face, I was like, it's like there's no reason actually to start a conversation. So
you could just say hi, how are you?
I could have, but I got nervous. I got all the confidence left me, So I was just like, the nearest thing that could save me was water dispenser. Yeah, so I asked you, how does that work? Yep.
Yeah, and I was very happily to answer.
Yeah,
You just press this button, probably. Let's see.
yeah, I think that surprised me the most. That was the most weirdest way you can start a conversation on a water. Everyone knows how to use a water dispenser, but you're still kind enough to politely show me, and also just very patient. So that's something I took away after meeting you. Like, wow. I mean, most girls would look at me and be like, this guy is very weird. How don't you know that you just put your cup, you press, and the water comes out? So
Yeah, I could say just figure it yourself. I'm not a servant here, sorry. No,
anyway,
just kidding.
yeah, but I'm glad that after I got over that hurdle, I was able to then ask for your WeChat. And in China, we use WeChat a lot
Yeah.
for everything. Someone is yawning.
Yeah, so that was like 4 or 5 a.m.
Mhm.
and I wanted just to go home and rest.
Mhm.
So, and I was probably the first one to leave because people
Mhm.
were still chilling, talking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I said that I'm leaving, and then he was brave enough just to stand up, and like I was close to the door, and you were from
Yeah.
another
Mhm.
in another corner of the room, screamed basically. The whole room heard him saying, "Can I ask for your WeChat?" I'm like, yeah, sure,
Yeah.
why not?
The mindset.
But
What?
he did not walk me home
Oh,
at
yeah.
4 a.m. I know, like, China is probably one of the safest country, and I was not scared at all. And also, I live like 5 minutes away from the house,
True.
so I was fine. But he didn't know that, and he left this young, beautiful girl to go by herself at night.
There's a.
And you know that New Year
In my
Eve is when people are
defense.
drinking. You know, something might.
In my defense.
A lot of things in your defense.
Well, I didn't want to come off as like I just met you and I'm weird about it, because
You could still
probably-
ask, "Hey, Ben,
Probably.
let's go and walk this girl."
True.
Not by
I was-
yourself.
I was not thinking that far or that fast. I was still at the water dispenser, trying to figure out. Wow, I really got this young lady's number. So, yeah, I think they. Well, anyways, that's the story on how we met,
That's the story.
and yeah, it was really something which I wanted us to document through your channel, put it on your channel. And even if we get old, if we're 60, 70 years old, we can always look back.
What do you mean, even if we get old? We'll get old definitely.
Why are you roasting me? You're right. Mhm.
When we'll get old.
When we get old.
Yes,
yeah.
by God's grace, when
Yeah.
we'll get old, we'll look at this video. That's what you wanted to say, right?
Thank you, wife.
Yeah, I got more
It's good to
confident
have a
because
wife. Yeah, she'll correct you when you're wrong. So, yeah. Thank you.
sure.
Back to you. And
Oh well, that's the story. The rest is history, like they say.
yeah, the rest is history. So, what are your plans for this channel?
Is this also supposed to be on this video?
Yeah, like you would want to tell them what you plan to do with this channel in the future.
What I plan to do, yeah, probably share a little bit more on how we're doing as a family, on our rules in the house. We're still establishing them though as well. Yeah, but
Yeah, probably we'll do a video on just the differences in culture.
Culture, yeah,
there were
culture
huge
difference.
cultural differences. There were opposition to the wedding as well. We won't name names, but there was so much going on, and I still don't believe. Just even the night before the wedding, there was so much, but thank God we got through it.
yeah, you
And
still don't believe what?
the amount of opposition that we
Oh.
faced, yeah, it was really intense spiritually.
Do you think it was more intense for you or for me?
it's not a competition, but it was for both. It was for both of us. Yeah. So yeah, and also we'll be doing some different, I think, reactions to certain ideas that we see in today's world. Today, the way the world understands love, understands marriage, family relations, and also sharing a lot of our stories.
Yeah, I mean, we bought all this stuff not just, for fun, so you see how professional we are.
Yeah.
The setup.
Yeah. Okay, so like, share, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, as the husband already said, share, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, Angie Wonderland. Yo.
Okay. And then we realized we didn't press record.
I did. 60. We are live.
Okay. Introduce your channel, and then we can go from there. Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
What?
I hurt myself. Hurt my toe.
Mm-hmm.
Don't shake. Hi everyone. This is Angie, known as Angie.